Hello folks, this is Audiotron 1003 and today I'm showing you a video on the LEGO Creator 10247 Ferris wheel. This video is specifically made for Texas 132 because of the amount of trans-color elements I've added to this set to enhance the appearance, and also because I made previous videos for her benefit featuring these kind of elements. The original set came with 2,464 pieces, but I've since added an extra approximate 600 elements, either through changing colors or reinforcing or just adding light effects. So this is the original. I'll just show you a close-up of the picture. There we go, as it is on the box. I've also added an extra Lego set at the back of this, at the base, just to fill in some space. Anyway, so there's the box. So now let's look at the actual model. So the first thing you'll notice is there is a red gondola. I wanted more colours, but these dishes and these elements down here, there wasn't enough matching colours on bricks and pieces for me to make any more colours other than the four that you see here. I've also added a lot of trans-colour orange and red cheese wedges. This is to represent small flames, because the theme of this wheel was going to be a wheel of fire. I've also added on both sides, I've done the same basic thing. I've added these trans-colour studs all the way around, as you can see. Okay. Also reinforced these. I've added a 10 by 1 plate just to reinforce these, and also I've added 2 by 1 colour plates, either red or yellow, more lights. The trans colour elements in the middle, I've been on bricks and pieces for all of these extra elements, and I've just bought extra colours. Whatever I've done on one side, I've generally done on the other. I've changed out the blue stanchions for yellow because I wanted it to be a little more colourful, and also they're all Technic beams with holes in specifically so that I could add these trans-colour studs to represent lights. I've also added the same thing, if I can show you, down the sides on the inside. I've done this to all four of these stanchions to keep it sort of symmetrical. There's roughly about 560 light elements I've added to this this wheel. The other thing I've done is I've added more minifigures, either through spare sets or I've just bought them randomly off bricks and pieces and just made up figures. I've filled in the base. I've made a double thickness cardboard base recess as I could move this whole thing around without knocking things off. So I knocked something off. He should be there, or she. What else have I done? I've moved the seating area and put my twins there because it seemed to look better. And we have the man himself greeting people. There's little bits of humour all over this place that I've added just for my own pleasure. We have, for example, there's a woman not too happy because he's hanging out the side. We've got this particular character. He's a skeleton knight holding a crystal. above the controller's box. We have people buying ice creams. We have litter boxes just there, just to fill in the space. Extra flowers I've added around here and there. There's the battery box. As I continue to turn it, you'll notice I've changed these fence panels. I've made them white to match the columns and used the originals as guardrails to stop people going underneath the wheel. I thought that needed something added there just to make it a little more interesting. Now, at the back of the wheel at the bottom, I got one of those free Lego sets, which was a kind of a park set. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just saved it, and I found it fitted perfectly in this area. So that's what I've done. The whole of this base, all of these plates, are fitted onto a 48 by 48 base plate so that nothing moves. There's a wheel and motor, so this does work. You've got the dog, the fountain and everything else. Like I said, whatever I've done on one side I've done on the other. So here's the colour wheels, upside coloured lights for the wheels. Okay, so basically the last thing I'll do, if I just move it around a little, is if I switch it on, you'll be able to see it working. So there you go. Now I had thought about slowing this down slightly, but then I couldn't figure out how to make a large gear fit into this area without completely modifying the whole thing. So in the end I became lazy and left it as it is. There's not much else I can say apart from the fact that there's a lot of trans-colour elements in this. So I just switch that off. So show you a couple more minifigures. There's a lady with an ice cream, a view through the middle. But apart from that, there's nothing more I can say. Thanks for watching. Bye.